Okay, we're here. We are at Girard High School here, Stevie and I, and we are at the third round of the NE8 duels. We are excited to cover this event. This will be the Girard SouthRange match here, and we're going to upload this. We're going to go do it a little bit differently, but we're starting at 120 here, and we're going to try to upload these and maybe try a little different than the live stream. Our head official here, Rich Kunkel. Here we go, 120 pounds. SouthRange versus Girard. Looks like Jacob Richardson for SouthRange. And I believe that's Kyle O'Hare for Girard. Take an opportunity here to thank Girard High School for allowing us to cover this. The athletic director, Nick Cochran, has really helped us out a lot with this process, and we certainly know a lot about the Cochran family. So we want to thank them. We got people walking in front of. We got takedown 2 here for Richardson, working that wrist tilt. Got about a minute left, 2-0 Richardson. This is going to be a tough duel here. It's going to be a tight duel. A couple other close ones here, too. I know Poland had just wrestled SouthRange. O'Hare gets away. It's 2-1 now. About 50 seconds left. Anyway, just appreciate Coach Cordero and his staff and Coach Cochran allowing us to be here today. 2-1 here, and this is round 3, so this is where the grind of the matches start to wear on you a little bit, especially on these days. You have 5 matches in one day. They're tough on you, so we may see conditioning play a factor here, especially in this third, fourth round. Coach, how are you?
Good. So we got Richardson here, freshman for SouthRange.
Yeah, I did all that already.
Oh, nice job, Coach.
Yeah, well, it helps that the name's on the back of the singlet. No,
yeah.
but I do know.
We appreciate that, SouthRange.
Yeah, we do. But we
freshman,
know.
He's
we know
a
Jacob.
Tough kid,
He is a tough kid. So 2-1 at the end of one. I believe this is Kyle O'Hara for
Girard. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Kyle's a tough kid too. So should be a competitive match here. What was the first takedown?
Richardson got the first takedown, and then tried to work kind of cross wrist tilt.
Mm-hmm.
Got away. I was just starting. I thank Girard and everything, Coach Cordero, and obviously his staff, and then Nick Cochran and the athletic department. There's a switch opportunity there on the edge, but no. I just wanted to, kind of thank everybody for allowing us to do this. That's really all I've done, Stevie. I know you're a busy entrepreneur, philanthropist, and you were obviously taking a very important phone call.
Escape there for Richardson, so we're 3-1 here. Starting at, what is this, 120?
Starting at 120, yeah. I was just starting to say when you got here about, these 5 matches in one day, you start to see them pay a toll on you a little bit in that third, fourth round. So conditioning might be a factor in this duel. It's going to be a big duel.
Yeah, especially, it's funny, they're high school kids and it's around the holidays. They got a little more freedom. They're not going to school. You don't know who's staying up late. I'm sure you've dealt with that in your coaching days.
Yes. Most people would think, this nice head inside single right there. It's going to take it high.
You got to get 2 hands on that. Nice job by Richardson to defend that
Real
here
good
on the
defense
edge.
right here on the edge. This would be a big score here, right? Tie it up, but it looks like Richardson's got some strong defense there. Yeah, wow. Yeah, you talk about break. Most coaches would think they'd like to have 10 days off with their team. I hated it. I loved the structure of the school day, and I knew they were getting their rest. I hated the breaks.
Yeah. Especially when you got some big events like this and a lot of the holiday tournaments and everything like that. So
yeah.
Just looking around the league, I know we got Boardman up at Kenston, maybe some other teams up there. Fitch, I think,
Nice
at
cut
MIT.
back there. You see that?
Yeah.
24 seconds left.
Big takedown here because,
Yep.
you'd think you could get the ride out then.
Yep.
Still
This
nothing.
might be close here. Yep.
2 called by Rich Kunkel.
You got to bail at this point.
How big is a takedown at the end of the period like that, Coach?
Yeah, it breaks you. It does, and I'll tell you what, it breaks your opponent. We've always said, scoring on short time and scoring on the edge are two things that really, really put pressure on your opponent, especially when guys stop wrestling at the end of a period.
Right.
But, you got 2 minutes, and you get one here. You're down 3. You're gonna have to go to work.
So you got 2 programs here. Girard's kind of an established program for sure. They've been D3, D2, always solid, always tough kids. Versus SouthRange, who's kind of a new upcoming program. Got some solid kids, quality kids, a lot of younger guys. Excited to see how this duel plays out.
Yeah, I agree. A tremendous amount of respect for Jim Cordero, a Girard guy at Girard, almost 30 years. Girard's always been a community. I always felt it did it the right way. It's just Girard people rallying and doing it the right way, really care about their kids. And then you got SouthRange, who's not a surprise to us, but certainly other people around the state are going to start learning about SouthRange.
Yeah, being the next town over, North Lima, SouthRange area there, so close to us at Canfield that we've kind of seen this coming for a little while here. They've done a good job from the youth up. Coach Hively and Coach Markulin, Coach Colucci down there.
Oh yeah, you got Donnie Knoll helping out too. So you got it's a good staff.
Solid staff, yeah.
Yeah. It's 5-2 here with 40 seconds left. Oh, real nice. All right, so now you got 7-2 here.
You think a turn, you get bonus out of this.
Yeah.
match.
Yeah, if you can get 3 here, you're really you really set. You put your team, really set them out with a major would be great. You want to upload each match, or you just want to let it roll for a little bit?
Maybe roll for a little bit. You
Yeah,
think?
maybe we roll through the first half.
Yeah.
And then stop. And how's that sound?
Yeah.
Well, we got to start polling our viewers too and see what they want. Hey, real nice win here for Richardson here. 7-2's the final. SouthRange up 3-0.
All right. Head up to 126 here. See who SouthRange sends out. Looks like Clayton Kramer for SouthRange. I believe that's Colton McCloskey.
I think you're right.
For Girard. So, McCloskey family. Familiar with the Girard program. They've had several kids in the lineup over the years.
Yeah, the name certainly is a
So he's
wrestling
in on a
family.
single here.
Oh, turns it
Let's
into
do a
a
little
dump
dump.
here. You got to be careful when you
Yeah.
hang on too tight there.
Kramer kind of put
Yep.
himself in that position.
Yep. And we all know how important pins are in a duel. Kramer feels comfortable there, it looks like, though, huh?
Yeah.
Kind of in on a...
McCloskey's
in on
got
the
that
leg.
cradle locked up, but he might want to.
Got to free the leg. Rich Kunkel gives 2 there, so it should be 4-0.
McCloskey kind of in on a quasi-banana split situation.
Yeah.
Kramer holding that leg.
Yeah.
If he could hip in there.
Well, he catches the head, he can get 6 here. Look at this, Coach.
Yeah, this
Look
is
at this.
trouble.
Wow. 2. And he catches the armbar. Wow. Boy, Kramer just held on to it, didn't he?
Oh.
You can't do that. You can't do that lace in the arm here at high school.
McCloskey throws him to his back there.
Yeah.
So I saw McCloskey wrestle last match, and it was a similar match with a lot of back and forth and bonus, back points and whatnot. So
I'm not sure what's happening here. I'm guessing it's 6-2, but the scoreboard shows 4-2.
yeah, I think it's 6-2 because he got that reversal
Yep.
again to get back on top here, looking for the cradle.
Yep. He's got that leg laced. He frees his leg up. There it is.
It could be trouble.
Yep.
Big points here, team-wise.
Yep.
Kramer coming back on top,
Yeah.
though.
Wow. Certainly a fighter, huh? Wow, you hate to see this, too, especially against a kid that can roll on the mat. Boy, I'd be yelling no legs here, huh?
Short time. Mat return.
That's the end of the first period.
It says 7-2, but I think it's 9-2.
You think it's 9-2? I was thinking it was more than that.
Because I think it was 6-2, and then he got those backs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I think it's 9-2.
I didn't know if he caught McCluskey either on his back and caught any backs.
No, he was close, but McCluskey, he
rolled.
bailed out there.
Yeah.
Wisely, which is what got Kramer in that trouble on that dump. Kind of hanging on a little too long there.
Coach is working through this a little bit. 11-2. See.
Ooh. You hedged your bet by not actually saying a score.
I knew it was 11-2. I didn't want it.
We'll never
you didn't
know.
feel
You didn't
embarrassed.
say it.
Hey, 11-2 though, really opening things up. And I'll tell you what, Kramer's dangerous. He scrambles. He doesn't give up.
I have a feeling this is going to end in a pin, based off of what I just saw. That's my guess.
For either team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for anybody.
Ooh, almost.
McCluskey.
Oh, look at that. Yep, and to his back. No backs.
Gave him 2.
And there he's got that leg. He's going to try to go to a cradle. 13-2 here. Minute 44 left. McCluskey up. Is it McCluskey or McCluskey? I think it's McCluskey.
I think it's McCluskey,
Okay.
too.
I apologize if I've been saying McCluskey.
2 state-ranked officials here. 2 state officials, and Rich Kunkel, Dave Detek, which is nice to see.
Yeah, local guys working local events. Going back to that ankle. For those that don't know, the NE8, the newly formed NE8, 5 wrestling schools: Hubbard, Jefferson, Girard, Poland, SouthRange. Looks like locking hands here. Out of bounds.
That'll bring it to 13-3, minute 19 in the second period here.
Yeah, plenty of time. A lot of action ahead of us, I think, in this one. Went back to that ankle again. Trying to feed that. Uh-oh, he's feeding that wrist through.
Yeah, maybe going ball and chain there.
Yeah.
Getting a little tilt on that side. And Kramer keeps reaching back and grabbing that leg. It's got him into trouble a couple times here. You'd like to see him just, clear his arms and stand up maybe, but...
Yeah, it's a cardinal sin for sure.
And there you go, You wind up in the cradle there. But,
wow.
As you said, he's a fighter.
He is a fighter.
Definitely got a lot of heart breaking out of that.
Yeah.
2 times now.
Now you go legs here against a kid like Kramer who likes to reach back and likes to roll on the mat. I'm not coaching either of these boys, but I would feel uncomfortable with that. Looks like a power half. 15-3 right now. Just needs a turn to get a tech. 26 seconds. Go ahead, coach.
Kind of reaching under there.
There's that
got
cradle
him some
again.
trouble. Another cradle, though.
20 seconds.
So he's been in that cradle twice, unable to finish. What do you got to do there to finish that cradle off?
I think you got to do 2 things. Number 1, when you're running that cradle, you got to make sure you clear your leg and he doesn't lace it. And 2, I think you got to keep the cross face. And against a kid like this that can roll, you want a tight cross face. That's the end of 2, right?
15-3 here. So
all right.
3 away from a tech, but again, the way the match is going, I could still see it going the other way.
It could. Yeah, you can't go to sleep here.
Kramer in on a single, kind of extended there.
He feels comfortable there, though.
Maybe
Three-quarter.
Three-quarter coming.
That's a lot of pressure.
No backs
Almost.
there, though. Ooh.
It's going to be a little close. There's 2 and backs.
back,
So can he
Tech's
get the
coming.
can he
yeah,
get the
can he
pin?
get the pin? My guess
There
would
it
be
is.
no with Kramer the way he fights. So nope.
Yep.
Rolls back through, gets the tech though,
Yep.
brings it to
5-3.
5-3 for Girard.
Girard.
And we got Michael Markulin here
That,
up at 132. And looks like Nate Fisher for Girard.
yeah, that's my guess. You know, Marklin had a real nice year last year,
Yeah, state qualifier as a freshman.
but I haven't seen him wrestle much, so I'm kind of excited to see him go here.
In on a single, shoots that opposite side single there.
Yeah.
Cut back,
Yep.
looking cross wrist bar on top.
Yep.
Got it reinforced.
Yeah, he's definitely an experienced young
Stack
wrestler.
there. That's nice. Gets settled back now. Just takes a regular bar and wrist there. Smartly. Bar and a half, that's
Yeah.
tight. If you can get this, it could be over quick. Kind of stacks him back up. That might be it.
Yeah.
So a big pin there for SouthRange and Markulin, the sophomore returning state qualifier. That'll bring it to 9-5 SouthRange.
Yeah.
And here we go. This is kind of another big match here. You got Del Garbino from Girard, who unfortunately I believe got hurt at the end of last year.
Yeah.
You know, was looking real nice, potential state qualifier placer. Got hurt at sectionals. And you got Nassim here from SouthRange.
Yeah, this is a big matchup too, and I'll tell you what, the key to those duels and really any duel is stopping the momentum. Back and forth, back and forth. You don't ever want a team to get on a roll, especially if you start getting six. You want to stop that momentum.
Doug Garbino's got to clear those arms there on his attack. It seems doing a nice job with the head-hand defense. It's deep here on this front head, though. Maybe Del Garbino looks to drag, tries it. Nassim in on the single there.
Yeah.
Nice job by Del Garbino to get the spin there, the two. Nassim. Nice action on bottom, gets the
Yeah.
reversal.
Yeah,
Both these guys
bottom's
moving.
about moving, yeah. Look at that.
No two until he
Gotta be at
climbs
the
up.
knees.
That's it.
There it
two.
is.
Wow.
Wow, real
Came to
nice
wrestle
attack.
here.
Yep.
SouthRange looks real good.
Yeah,
So
early
that-
in the duel, coach, they look good on the mat, don't
Yeah.
they? They look like they can scramble.
just effort. A lot of effort from them. Hustle, moving their hips.
Yeah. And fighting for every point, not bailing on takedowns, fighting for every point.
3-3. Del Garbino's brother Jack is over at Princeton, freshman this year. He was a state champ a couple years ago.
Merkel here, possibly.
He's got it, but
Bring
he's
him
got to bring
down.
him down to the
Yep.
mat.
Oh,
He's
there
got
it is.
Nope.
Wow.
No leg.
Wow. That was close.
Scramble. Good scramble.
Three, 34 seconds left. One thing about Doug Garbino, too, he's a brawler. Talking about Alex, he talked about his brother. One of our favorites, huh?
Just got a wasp visiting us here.
Yeah, that doesn't seem
December.
right. Yeah,
Wasps.
Ohio. Okay, oh, look
Ooh.
at this.
Kind of a
There it
chin whip
is.
there. He's in trouble. That,
Yep.
Wow. That was a competitive match, and Del Garbino certainly got a lot of brute strength in him.
No doubt. He's a brawler.
So
That's the Ben Askren, what's that called?
I don't know if it was quite an assassin.
Assassin, that was it.
But
yeah.
I wouldn't. It was kind of just a deep front head, and kind of just chin whipped him over a little bit there.
All right. 145 here.
Yeah. So
Team score 11 Girard, 11 SouthRange 9.
Look Okay, we got Starkey here from SouthRange, and I think Belsick from Girard. Another competitive match. Front head here by Starkey. It's got to stay on that chin. Short offense there, snap spin behind by Starkey.
Yep.
Take the 2-0 lead here. Minute 15 here. Ooh, right to his back. That's big.
Yes. And there's plenty of time to get over a minute. There
Gets the stick. That's a big pin there. In a match I thought would be maybe a little more competitive than that.
Yeah, he caught him sleeping there. We're at 52 now. Score SouthRange 15, Girard 11. We're heading to 52, Coach.
Yep.
Where I think it's going to be. I think Girard's going to send out, looks like, Sean Thomas, right?
It looks like, yeah, and then SouthRange sends out Cleverly.
Cleveley, I think.
Cleveley?
Yeah.
No R in there. I just made that up.
You did. Cooper Cleveley.
So they bumped him up. He actually weighed in at 45. They bumped him up. He's in on a double, kind of extended, driving up.
Oh boy. Look
This
at
Girard
that.
needs this.
Yes.
He needs to, and he does. He gets the pin. That's huge, huge for the Indians.
No, Girard and SouthRange hate this match right now. As a fan, I love it.
Yeah. Just back and forth.
And guys are, yeah. I'll tell you what. Wow. We go to 60 here. Girard 17, SouthRange 15. I'm guessing that at 60 it's going to be Corbin Bryant. That's my guess for Girard.
Yeah, and then SouthRange got bumped up one of their 52s. I'm not sure who.
Little knee snag there. This could go either way.
This is Zeb Garlow. He gets the takedown. They bumped him up from 52.
Yeah. Kind of a knee snag there, Coach, and then looked like Girard was trying to headlock out of it.
So what are we, 17-15 here, Girard. Good duel.
Yeah, great duel. As a fan, great duel.
He looks for that fat man roll, no go.
Yeah.
Staying in good position. Well coached over there at SouthRange.
This is halfway through match 7. Usually coaches stick with specific technique, and they have kind of an identity. Coach, I'm seeing all sorts of things from SouthRange. I'm seeing outside bars, inside bars. I'm seeing legs. I'm seeing cradles. Wow, some brute strength right there.
And Girard, they got. Looks like they might have a forfeit at 6, so they need to pick up bonus somewhere along the line here to kind of counter.
Yeah, no doubt.
Offset that.
And we started at 20, so making the turn there. Yeah, it's going to come down. We're going to have 2 matches, so you want to be up 7.
Yeah.
Right? We'll be up 7. .32 seconds left here, first period, 160-pound match. See, we got legs here. You see what we're doing there with legs, though? Coach, you got to be active with that second leg.
Body there,
yeah.
Deep with it.
Yep. He gets active with that left leg, he could be dangerous.
Looking for a reversal here,
yes.
In on that single.
Yep.
He's got to get his head up.
Short time here, though, less than 10 seconds. Can he finish? He just needs 1.
He's got to pop his head to that
Yep.
far shoulder, drive in, and send him to his butt.
Yeah. Wow.
No change there,
No
no
change.
change. Something tells me this match is going to be important for the duel here.
Yeah. Well, dual meets, I'll tell you what, they don't come down to your top flight kids. They come down to your average kids that maybe aren't your most decorated, that either get a pin or don't get pinned and fight. steps in. He's going to get some backs here. Looks like he's in criteria. Oh, boy.
Might have got 2 there.
Did
I
he get
think.
2?
I don't know. Let's see. Doesn't look. Yep,
He
he
did.
got 2.
Okay.
So tied up here.
He's in trouble here, though.
Yeah, he's got to almost tie up. Those
Yeah, you
legs
almost
look
need
for a
that.
stalemate.
Yeah, you're right. I agree.
Just
Yeah.
reset. Pull that ankle in. Zeb's got to get his head up here. Garlow from SouthRange. He needs to post, get his head up, get his hips under him, but stalemate there.
2-2. Still a lot of action here.
You can tell for SouthRange, it's they're excited. The program's excited. The kids are up. They're into it.
Yep.
Every single match. And they definitely have something growing here. It's exciting to see in our area.
Yeah, I agree. It's been fun to see them come up through the ranks. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
This
Could be
looks
trouble.
This could be trouble here.
Garlow with the reversal.
And he's got some
a half.
pressure there. Wow, that's a deep half, almost a 3/4.
Yeah, he's just got to stay on that half, get that wrist maybe. Knee to knee and rake across here. So we're 4-2 SouthRange.
Yeah, still a deep half. Tries the fat man roll. No.
You'd like to see him get his head up, maybe bring his hips forward and just hit a stand up here.
Yeah, reaching back and rolling like that, especially with a guy that's got a half.
He kind of throws that crossbody, the power half.
Yeah, and he's loose because he's not using that left leg. If he gets active with that left leg, I think he could be dangerous. He
there
might
it
be in
is.
trouble here. Yep. Still got 30 seconds.
Girard's got to get on his toes here and shake, pop that head out.
Uh-oh.
Oh, this could be trouble here.
Yes, it could be. If he hangs on too long, he might put himself in a bad position.
I don't know. You got to use your right hand to push his hips away and pop your head out. You got to get on your toes there.
How about that? Wow.
Way to hang on. That was a missed opportunity for the Indians for sure there.
And I'll tell you what, you got to give SouthRange credit there too. You know you're in trouble. Just stay tight and hang on, and gets the stalemate. Seconds left, second period, 4-2, SouthRange.
And again here, bottom, you got to just look to stand up there, reaching back, grabbing legs. Only going to get you in trouble.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, Girard chooses down here. Down 2 points, third period. Big match in the duel, you said it. It's starting to develop that way. There's legs here.
So we almost got him in trouble last time. Girard's got to get starting to again if he could slip his head there.
Yeah.
Head hunt a little bit, but kind of settles back into the saddle. Looking for another roll there. I'm not sure that's what we should do.
Yeah, in this situation, Coach, what are you doing? Are you? I'm coaching for 1 then 2. Right?
What do we got here?
Oh, illegal crossface.
Okay.
Now see, that changes the game here a little bit. Now you're down a point with 1:34. You're on the bottom. You're still coaching 1 and 2, right?
Yeah.
1 then 2.
I mean, just stand up.
Yeah.
You know?
Kind of has that unorthodox referee's position there.
Yeah. Kind of move like forward with his hips a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, cradle locked up. Look at this. Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
Trouble.
Yeah.
Did he get him some? Yeah. Oh, boy. This is big here for Garlow and SouthRange.
And plenty of time here. Minute 15 left.
Maybe
It's going to break things open, though.
Girard could post his leg and, kind of come back up on top there, but kind of an unorthodox cradle, to say the least.
Yeah, this is going to make it 7-3. He's going to be down 4 if he can get out of this. Now that if he gets this reversal, though. Oh, boy.
Oh, that's trouble. He could hold him there.
Oh, boy.
This could be big.
This could be big.
So they'd have 3.
Wow.
The Indians get the 6 there, and that's big in a match that,
You're winning 7-3. Wow. This has been exciting so far. I'm only halfway there. Heading to 70 now. Heading to 70.
Who's going to roll through here?
What do you think? I think so. I don't think you want to slow things down here. I don't want to miss any of the action by uploading a second file. What do you think? Coach DeMilo?
Can we, after this, let's just keep going.
Yeah,
All
let's
right.
keep going.
Why do I ever doubt you?
Well, I could be down. Okay. Quick takedown here.
I'm not sure if this is Logan Cormel. No. Looks like it's Dominguez.
Yeah.
Dominguez for SouthRange.
Yeah, real quick takedown here.
Got the half, running the half here. This would be big after losing that.
Yeah, it looks like Girard's going to bump a little bit too. In their lineup sheet, as I look at their weigh-in sheet, they did not weigh in a 95, so I imagine they're going to bump. There's 6 points there for SouthRange. 23-21 Girard. 8 matches in. We just finished the 170-pound weight class. And we're at 82 now.
Yeah, and here's Logan Cormel.
Yeah.
So they bump him up from 70 to 82.
Sure. Joel, that's what I thought. Thank you.
McCracken here for Girard.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Thank you very much.
So both guys are bumped up. So
yeah, this ends up not necessarily being a big deal weight-wise. No. McCracken, a 70-pounder wrestling at 82. And who do we have here?
This is Cormel. Cormel for SouthRange. He's a 70-pounder bumped up too.
Huh.
So.
Yeah.
This is another one that I think is going to be, big for the duel here. Girard needs this, I think, given that 6 up at 106.
Yeah, coming back around, I think you're right. Coach, 23-21 Girard after 8 matches in, after a 170-pound match. Thoughts so far in the duel? Girard SouthRange.
I mean, I think it's been exciting. It's been back and forth. A lot of guys getting sticks. A lot of sixes. But definitely been an exciting duel. Like you said, as a fan, I don't know how the coaches feel. They're probably
they hate it.
Their seat, puckered up a little bit. But as a fan, I've loved it. It's been great.
Okay, I usually, you're the guy that knows the kids in the lineup, and you keep track of all the bumping and the moves. I always take a lot of notes when we're doing this. 8 matches in, what do you think the breakdown is win-loss? How many do you think SouthRange has won? How many do you think Girard's won?
8 matches in.
Yep.
I'd say it's 4-4.
4-4. You got it. The difference being that tech.
Yeah.
By McCloskey at 26.
Shot from distance there, nothing. This is kind of this match has definitely slowed the pace down from the matches earlier.
Yeah.
So 0-0 here. 3 seconds left in the first period.
All right, 0-0 here. Let's see what these guys can do on the mat.
Girard defers there. Raiders are going down.
You're stretching. You're stretching.
Hey, you never need a good stretch. You don't want the body to seize up. Gotta stay loose.
Chops that near arm. This is Joel McCracken, senior, right? He's a senior from Girard, isn't he?
He's been around for a while.
Yeah.
The name's familiar to me. Got that bar on the left side there.
Yep.
I don't know if he's going to reinforce this or okay. Cormel straightening that arm out. Nice job. Kind of breaking that, but...
Yeah, see how he uses that opposite hand to kind of move his hand forward. I think that's a good strategy. Here's a roll, and look at that.
The reversal, so McCracken's got to get up here. One's big.
Yeah, you got to be thinking 1, but with this much time left in the second period, you almost got to be thinking 1 and 2.
Yeah, McCracken was close to getting maybe 2 swipes there, but
yeah,
Cormel came out just in time there.
Yeah, 2-0 SouthRange chose bottom. So if you get one here, you got a chance to get another one in the third period. It comes down to a takedown possibly. Minute left. 2-0 SouthRange. Dual meet is at 23 to 21. Girard over SouthRange. 8 matches in. We are 182 pounds. Girard High School inaugural NE8 dual tournament.
Girard's going to have a stalling on top there. Riding the hips.
Yeah.
With the half in just sitting behind. So 40 seconds. One is big here. If you get one here, then you go down. You got choice in the third. You tie it back up. But if you don't get one, then Girard's got a tough decision to make. Do you go back down after getting rode for quite a while?
You know what I was thinking, Coach? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just thinking. You talk about 1 and 1. Obviously, he's got 30 seconds to get one, or it's a null and void point. But is that stalling going to play a factor?
I think it depends on how much action McCracken does if they go neutral.
Yeah,
and he's
tough on the crossface,
riding hips, but he's got the boot in there. And McCracken's not really maybe doing enough to get another stall call.
Yeah,
here.
short time here, 8 seconds left.
What do you do if you're Girard now? You've got rode that whole period.
Boy, that's a tough one. I mean, this is a match that potentially could decide the duel. You got to go down or neutral. I think you
goes neutral. So the ability to ride there plays a big help for the Raiders. Force them to go neutral.
Yeah, and what if you can push here a little bit? What if you catch another stall and get a takedown? You win 3-2.
Yeah.
So there's some options here, but none of it matters unless Joel can push here.
Yeah, he's got to push with some leg attack. He's kind of hanging, looking for that slide by.
Yeah.
I think Cormel kind of feels that. He's blocking off with his left hand there. Ooh, nice single.
Shot.
That's what you need. Two hands on it, though.
Wow, good defense.
Yeah, kind of let go with that one hand.
Yeah.
Too early. I think he would have stayed 2 hands on it. Could have been finishing there, but Cormel crossface, spin behind.
Yep.
That extends it to 4-0.
Yeah, you got a minute left. You still got plenty of time. But looks like he's 4 in the leg there, too. You got to be careful he doesn't over-scissor.
Yeah, can't bring that left leg over the top of McCracken's leg.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, SouthRange brutal with that crossface. Just as a team, I've noticed that. They are across your face, aren't they?
Riding tough here, double boots. You need something big here now if you're McCracken with 30 seconds to go.
Yeah, and I tell you what, you can't go to sleep either and get turned.
Gave it to him again. Stalling again. So that's going to make it 4-1, I believe. He hasn't signaled the 1 yet.
I like the first call. That one I don't know about. I feel like he's got 2 legs in. He's working a power half, and I'm not so sure that the other guy's doing much either on the bottom. What do you think?
Yeah, I would agree. But they didn't give the 1. I'm not sure why. But I would agree. The first stalling I thought was legit, but to give 1 there, I probably would have liked to see McCracken doing a little more.
Coach, did he get McCracken? He held up green, didn't he?
Yeah, but they're red in this duel first. Yeah, I think.
Well, they're green on the scoreboard.
I know, but
I hate when they do that. Okay.
So it's either 4-0 or 4-1. McCracken finally coming up here.
Yep.
Locked hands.
Locked hands. Wow.
So that looming stall point that we've missed.
I don't see it on the board. I don't know.
It's 4-1 on the board. In my mind, it's 4-2, but
yeah,
my mind doesn't always work right. Tries that roll again, and that's not going to work.
No.
You go flat now with 10 seconds. That's tough to come back from.
Yep. 4-1, 4-2, though, doesn't end up mattering here.
Nope. So
And SouthRange takes the lead.
Oh,
almost.
Close at the end there, but nothing.
24-23, and we're going to 95.
That's one of those matches. I think that's a big match there. Goes SouthRange's way.
It's going to be Tyler Maddox for Girard.
It's Holmes here for
Is it
SouthRange.
Cade Holmes?
Cade
Coach?
Holmes,
Yeah,
yep.
okay. Yeah. And then I think Tyler Maddox junior. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Okay. 1-point dual meet here so far. Critical match here.
SouthRange got Zap next, so one of their better kids at 220, returning state placer.
Yeah, and yeah.
Scrappy match here so far.
And coming back through, you got Girard giving 6 at 6. So this is a must-win for Girard.
Yeah.
It's a must-win. Who's impressed you so far?
I thought Richardson looked good. I thought Marculin looked good. Del Garbino there, kind of, in a tough match. Oh, Girard with the body lock to his back. Might have got two and two. Yeah. So 4-0. I think Alex Del Garbino looks good coming back off an injury in what was a competitive match. Puts him to his back and gets the pin.
Yeah.
For Girard. SouthRange has had several guys that look good. I thought Marculin, Richardson. I think Starkey getting a pin over Belsick there was big.
Yeah, I agree.
Any thoughts so far from you?
No, I'm kind of where you're at. I like seeing Alex on the mat. Del Garbino, happy to see him back and healthy. I like Marculin. Didn't see much of him, but he looked pretty smooth. Richardson, obviously, we know. I liked him, and then McCloskey, I think, did a nice job. It's a nice shot here. Can he finish? Can he get his hips under him? He's trying.
Going for that body lock again.
Look
Trouble.
at this. Oh,
but he goes double overs. It throws him to his back.
You got 27 seconds
there it
here.
is.
There it is. This could be the sealer right here. This could be it.
Wow. All upper body there.
Yes.
You'd like to see that big boys going after it.
Yeah,
I like
both
that.
of them. Both of them. 30-23 now, SouthRange.
So Holmes, after getting caught with that the first time, maybe, felt it a little bit there and sink the double overs in.
But and being able to get your hips back up too, that's big.
So here's Zap for SouthRange, returning state placer, senior.
I'm guessing this is Zach Harper. Yeah, what did Zap place last year? Do you know? Sixth? Third? Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I know we did that 2 months ago, and I haven't looked at it since. But he's fun to watch. Like to see big guys leg attack, don't you?
There he goes, yep. On the edge.
Look at this. Yeah, for all. There it is.
Stick for Zap. And
that seals it because
seals it, yeah.
Girard's going to give up 6 at 106.
So here we go into heavy. Fun duel, though.
Yes. Yes,
So
it
we
was.
got Dylan here at heavy for SouthRange.
I think this is Del Garbino, right? Drew Del Garbino?
I'm not sure. You were in charge of Girard's lineup.
I was.
I picked the team with the names on the back.
You're smarter than I am. All right, looks like a change here. Dylan gets the forfeit.
So Dylan, SouthRange, gets the win with the forfeit there. Hunter Newell here, he'll get a forfeit as well for SouthRange.
Yeah, so I'll tell you what, the score is going to look bad, but this was a hard-fought duel, and we're going to finish up here at 13, right?
Yeah, you got Pahanish for SouthRange, tough kid.
Yep. And Bryant, right? Keaton Bryant?
Yeah, Keaton Bryant, freshman over there.
Yeah.
For the Indians.
Last match of the day of the duel
Pahanish
here.
kind of in on that dump.
Wow.
Takedown 2, cuts him.
48-23 SouthRange. Big boys really going to work there. The last 3 matches, 6-6-6.
Hanish in on another head
Yeah.
outside, switches to the double. It's 4-1.
Yeah. Well, it's got to be a pretty good group of 4 there at the SouthRange workout facility, where you got Hunter Knoll, you have Gavin here, you have Jacob Richardson. Those guys got to be Markulin. Although he might be 26, right? So that's got to be a great group of 4 right there.
Hanish up, I believe, 6-2.
Is it 6-2? Oh yeah, takedowns.
So builds his lead with a few takedowns here. Looking for the turn now. Got that inside bar on the right side. Cross wrist now.
I take this opportunity again to thank Girard High School athletic director Nick Cochran and Coach Cordero and his staff for allowing us to be here. And
Yeah, absolutely.
as soon as we got here, him and his coaching staff, whatever you need. And boy, I'll tell you what, it sure is nice when you walk in the door and they say whatever you need.
Yeah, I mean Girard, they've always been class acts.
Yeah.
So it's not surprising, but that definitely thank them for all their help.
At SouthRange, people are going to see this in the paper. They're going to see this online. They're going to see a big score here, but this is a really competitive duel.
Yeah, back and forth. Like you said, the big boys kind of blew it open there a little bit, but up to that point, it was really back and forth every match.
Yeah.
So period will end. It says 6-1 on the board. I believe it's 6-2.
State-ranked official probably should maybe look at that.
You'd think Rich would be catching that, but
Maybe he can't see the board. Maybe his eyesight's getting. He's getting older. He's
He
a
is.
veteran.
savvy vet. Hanish starts on top here, looking to work that bar on the left side. Incredible pressure there with that bar. Looks to be reinforced.
Is it yeah, it looks like it. Oh, there you
Looks
go.
for the stack.
And then
Roasted
run.
quick.
You can tell he feels really comfortable there.
Yeah,
That's a nice series, isn't it?
Oh, for sure. Love it. Love the bar series.
Minute 15 in the second period. Here's 6-1/2. We're not sure. Hanish really just in control, working that reinforced bar.
Stalling warning there on bottom. He's got to come up, but he knows what will happen if he does. There, right hand half.
Yeah.
Ooh, stops it. I think that bar might have slid up. Yep.
Yep.
Bar slid up on the left side.
.49 seconds left in the second period.
Riding tough. Hasn't been able to get the turn, but he's certainly been riding tough. And got the cross wrist underneath there.
Yeah. You got to give Keaton Bryan a lot of credit too. He's fought that bar off.
Yeah, in a tough
period
spot.
and a half.
Freshman against a very tough Hanish for SouthRange. So time winds down here in the second period. It's 6-1, 6-2.
Third period here. We'll get a chance to see what Keaton Bryan has on top too. Sorry.
Watch the hot mic there. Hot mic. Pay attention to what you're doing.
My apologies.
Yeah, he's riding tough here on top. Got that tight waist, kind of a longer, lanky kid.
Yeah, he's no quitting him. He's
Pahanish doing a nice job with that wrist control there. Circling up. The reversal there. Nice movement on bottom for Pahanish.
I'm starting to think that it's 8-1 and not 8-2. Don't you think someone would catch it at this point?
Certainly would think so.
Got about a minute left here. Last match of the duel here between SouthRange and Girard. Team score kind of blown wide open here. The big guys. It's 48-23 in favor of SouthRange. The big guys really blowing the duel open with three pins at the end of the top of the lineup there, and coming back through. Girard forfeits at 6, and now we're in the last match of the day. 35 seconds left.
Throwing a boot now. And like you've said, SouthRange is really pretty versatile on top. I've seen legs, bars, halves, cradles.
Yeah. They feel comfortable on the mat. They scramble well. You could tell there's a lot of excitement on the bench. The kids are excited.
Yeah, just coming off the D3 Classic win. As a team over there, I think at Waterloo.
Yeah, Waterloo. Mm-hmm.
So that's definitely a big win for them.
Yeah. Hey, anytime you can win a tournament,
Optional here.
It's exciting. 13 seconds left, Coach. 8-1 on the scoreboard. You think he's going to go inside cradle?
I think that's what he's thinking.
All right. Or you think he's thinking major here? Nope. That's how it's going to end, yeah.
Yeah, so what's that, 51-23.
51-23. That score is not indicative of the battle, I don't think.
No, for sure. Definitely some back-and-forth matches, a lot of excitement, some throws, some upper body. I think if they wrestle that again, I think SouthRange probably still comes out on top, but the score could probably end up being a lot closer.
Yeah, I would agree. That's going to do it for this match, SouthRange and Girard. And we're going to stick around. We're going to see if we can sneak in some interviews or something. We can record and upload some other things. So thanks, everyone, for watching.